So, hi dear Cancer, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is 7 days, 7 Oshos and Tarot messages for all the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 15 till the 21st of September. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Overall energy for Cancer people for this week. Let's see what we have. So we have the guidance. You might be seeking for some kind of guidance in your life, but you don't know from where to get it. And you're looking for the guidance all over the world, and you are not looking at that side where you should be looking, because there is guidance around you. You are not you are not aware enough, or you're not able to catch it. So you are going to get the solution of the problem that you're facing in your life, that you are seeking for guidance, seeking guidance for. You are going to get it where you are going to be least expecting it from. So be more aware. You might get it from a book, you might get it from another person, maybe two people talking to each other about the same kind of situation, and you're going to have a aha moment, a bingo moment, like, oh my god, I was looking for this answer and I got it. Might be a YouTube video, might be somewhere like you will be least expecting it to get it from. So in order to achieve that guidance, in order to solve a problem that you're looking for a solution for, you have to be much aware, more aware. You have to be more open to receive. Maybe via dreams you are going to get it, or your intuition is going to tell you the solution, like that. So stay in touch with your intuition and try to sit with yourself at least 15-20 minutes per day in silence, and you will start getting the guidance. You will start getting the answers. But there are good chances of you getting the guidance from the place where you are least expecting it to get from. So be more aware, be more open to receive it from anywhere that it can come from. Flexible, be flexible enough to get it from anywhere. Sorry. Let's see the messages for this week. Okay, so for 15th, we have abundance. Now, it's like you might be enjoying your physical abundance, like money, job, career, finances, looks. You are feeling quite proud of it, or you are working on it, and you are feeling like if you are going to get this abundance, you are going to be super happy. You don't need anything else. Try to connect with your spiritual side also. Try to connect with your spiritual growth energies also. Then it is going to be full abundant prosperous kind of energies, prosperous kind of life. It's not all about physical abundance and prosperity. It's about the prosperity and abundance inside out. Your spiritual side is also in tune, in alignment with your physical side, with your human side. And then we are going to call it a fully abundant and prosperous life. So instead of chasing the physical materialistic things only, or materialistic pleasure only, try to stay in touch with your spiritual side also, because once they are going to be aligned, both of these are going to be aligned, bingo, this is going to be full of abundance life. Wow. 16th, we have the creativity. What's happening, Cancer? So the more you are going to stay in touch with your creative and feminine side, the more you are going to feel life is really very very beautiful and meaningful. It's very simple. Creative side is just staying in touch with your emotions, your feminine energies. So you might be too much logical, you might be playing with your mind too much these days, and you might not be able to connect with your heart, super disconnected from your heart's energies. The moment you are going to connect with your heart, your emotions, they might start flowing, and you might feel like, oh my god, creativity is flowing, songwriting, painting, dancing, something that you really wanted to do. You will be able to do that naturally and organically, and you are going to be amazed the way things will start flowing in your life in a beautiful and creative way. So start connecting with your feminine side, meaning your emotional side, meaning your heart. Okay, you're disconnected from that, and your energies are going to be very open to create something really beautiful and meaningful for you guys. 17th, we have the consciousness. Now, expand your consciousness. How to expand your consciousness? Be more and more aware of whatever is going on inside of you, first of all, your emotions, your feelings, your energies, your intentions, everything. And then see how it is affecting your physical life in the 3D world. And then when you are going to learn it about yourself, you will be able to learn it about other people also. First of all, right now you should focus on your own, expanding your consciousness, expanding your awareness kind of energy. For that, you have to start working on your third eye chakra, your intuition. Once your third eye chakra will start expanding, start opening up and balancing itself out, your consciousness will start expanding beautifully and positively, not naturally and organically. You don't have to force it to happen, but like working on your third eye chakra, and then working on your awareness, mindfulness. The more you are going to be aware of people and situations and things around you, especially your own energies, the more you are going to have the chance to connect with your third eye chakra, connect with your intuition, and it will help you to expand your consciousness. 18th, we have the laziness. So you are telling me again and again that you're super focused on gaining the materialistic things, on gaining the things that's going to give you physical pleasure. What about the things that's going on inside of you, the mess, the not so good part, the shadow part that you might be completely ignoring? You are feeling lazy about starting the healing process or healing journey, or you are continuously delaying something that you should be doing right now because this seems difficult, or you are not ready, or you feel like, what if I'm going to go there and I'm going to miss this pleasure, this physical happiness, this physical abundance? I want it. Every one of us want it. But if you are going to be lazy, if you are not going to balance your inside energies with your outside world, you will not be able to enjoy this. So do not procrastinate the important things that you should be doing right now, because it's going to create a messy kind of energies afterwards, that you will not be able to manage that much of work to do, right? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19th, we have the completion. So there is a completion of a cycle here. You are about to get the solution to a problem that you're facing from quite a long time now, in uh, completing something, a project, a job, career opportunity, your own personal healing, your spiritual growth. There is something that you might be working on, and you are about to give up on that because you feel like you're not able to find the answer, you're not able to find the solution. So what the hell am I doing? Why am I wasting my time, efforts, and energy? I should just give up and I should just let it go. So don't give up. I'm not saying that still keep on working on something that's not working out. Don't give up. Keep the options open. Be flexible enough to get the answers from anywhere that it can come, right? And you will be able to find the solution to a problem here very, very soon. So there will be a completion of a cycle. So do not give up on something that you have worked for this much hard. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20th, we have the celebration. Now, in order to feel happy, in order to celebrate your life, you don't have to wait for like something big to happen so that you can celebrate. You can celebrate the small, small, little things in your life. You can celebrate like dancing in the rain. You can celebrate laughing with your friends, doing stupid things. You can celebrate just having fun with kids. So bring your inner child to the outer surface, give your inner child reason to celebrate life, little things in life. Kids don't care about like the grand gestures, or they don't want a reason to be happy. They are happy, right? They just celebrate. If you're going to give them a chocolate, they're going to be happy, they are going to dance. Kids these days are very mature than the way we were used to be. I'm talking about the kids maybe 5 years or younger. So just celebrate the small little things in your life as much as you can. Don't wait for the grand things or grand openings or grand celebration kind of timing. Just start doing it right now. Okay, 50, 21st we have the playfulness. See, the whole message for you guys is to be playful. Don't worry what other people are going to think about you. This is a clown. He or she don't worry about everything or everyone around them. He or she is just spreading the joy. And the clothes they're wearing are so loose, they're so comfortable. They are just feeling like they're free to do whatever the hell they want to do in their life, and they don't care about other people. They don't worry what other people are going to think about them. They are just having playful energies. They are just having the time of their life. Similarly, don't worry about what other people are going to think about you, because people don't have any other work. They are going to just uh, you know uh, put you in some kind of controversies to say certain things or do certain things because they're envious and jealous. So don't think too much about what other people are going to say or think about me. Just live your life like a crazy person. Like, don't hurt others, don't harm others intentionally, don't do anything stupid that's going to make others uncomfortable. Just then just live your life to the fullest. Be in your own crazy world, and then just enjoy your life to the fullest. Okay, don't worry too much about anybody or anything or anyone. So mostly the things that we keep on worrying about never happens most of the times. Trust me, they never happens. Okay, let me see the guidance for you guys for this week. Yeah, the whole 7 days is done, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the guidance for this week for you guys. Patience is the key, my boy, my girl. So, whatever you're working on, that will give you the results in the divine timing. Meanwhile, patience is the key. One day at a time, slow and steady, step by step. So, whatever is meant for you will come to you eventually. Nobody can take that from you. No one on this earth, about this earth, or whatever is meant for you is bound to come to you. But you have to be patient. You don't have to be restless. You don't have to force things to happen or fix things to happen in a certain way, or trying to control the outcome of each and everything in your life. Don't do that. Just be patient, be in gratitude, and whatever you're working on, it's going to take time, because it's not an ordinary thing. It's something big, it's something huge. So it's going to take time to come in the physical world. Okay, it's going on, it's working. The work is going on, work is in progress behind the scenes. You are not able to see that. None of us do, right? But it will happen eventually. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.